You big gators over there. Crazy gators.
Shalom, shalom, Yashua. Hebrew Israelites of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Once I heard the prophet downfall of Babylon the Great. First things first, turn to the east. You got first glory two. Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Adonai Rakadash, which is paid in Hebrew time. The straight names of their Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors. The apostle elders of great millstone. And shalom. To sister brothers and laboring in this truth. And shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Come today, we're going to talk about what's going on right here at the eve of Jacob's trouble. You know, it's beginning. I've been hearing ice raids in California. I've been hearing about ice raids in Chicago. And guess what, Yashua? Here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, they're doing ice raids as well. I've seen them myself. I've had other people tell me that they done seen them out north Tulsa. I've heard they're coming up to schools and doing raids. And I'm like, that right there is like, that's off the chain right there. You doing raids at the schools? Like, they can break the camel back right there. You think, you know, some people looking for they children come home, but ICE done raiding them up and probably got them held up to get the parents. And that's kind of like, I look at that like some T stuff. That's like a terrorist attack. Like, you attack the children, you got children on hold to get the parents, and that's a real bad position to be in. So what is that? That's Jacob's trouble. This is the beginning of it. Donald Trump said he was going to do this, him and his whole administration, and they make good on that promise. And they're doing like diabolical tactics, you know. And it's all going to be just like the build up to it. Because once they round up all the northern tribe, you know, Ephraim, Issachar, you know, all of them, next is going to be the southern tribe. You know, your Levites, your Judites, and your Benjamites. They're going to come for us next. You know, which they're already doing some of the southern tribe too. Haitians. Those Levites, they get rounded up too. I've been hearing about that in Florida. So this thing now scoffers can't scoff no more. Oh, they ain't gonna do that. That ain't gonna happen. Yes, it's happening. It's happening right now. And like, I'm waiting for people to start to fight back. Right now, everybody's taking it. You know, they're complying. But you already know some hardheads in a minute, hey, they're gonna shoot back. Like, that's me familia. You know, you're not taking, you know, whoop to, are you good? I
want to listen to you.
Okay, yeah, you good. Yeah, so some of these North tribes, they're gonna fight back, and that's when it's gonna get real juicy, you know. Especially like when the cartels get involved, like, you're not gonna take my people like that, and they're gonna send people up here, and so we wait for all war to break out. It can very well happen, man. And if we're looking at Donald Trump getting assassination attempts already, I seen a Jake. I might do a lesson on the y'all. I seen a Jake. They talk about, you know, talking about knocking off Donald Trump. So they very well can happen. If that happen, that's gonna be all hell breaking loose. So I'm gonna start us out. We're gonna start out with Jeremiah 30:7. Because this is all prophesied. You got camps talking about that this wasn't gonna happen. Wasn't no Jacob's trouble, and you lo and behold, and he a false prophet. Remember that? You thought ain't no Jacob's trouble. Like, here you go. So this is Jeremiah 30:7. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he should be saved out of it. And that he that should be saved out of the hopeful elect. But nonetheless, hey, this is Yahweh Bashanel Shah's way of like putting that fear of the Lord in everybody. And I know it's going down. Like yesterday, I had somebody call me up. They ended up putting me on a conference call because, you know, Jake's getting scared now. Now they scared. Because Trump pulled back the 1964 Civil Rights Act. So now the Southern tribe like, oh shoot. You know, it's real now. So they all calling, hey, man, what's this Hebrew Israelite stuff I've been hearing? And, you know, now I want to know. So that's the fear of the Lord kicking in.
Appreciate the back. You know, this is Jeremiah 30:5. It says, for thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and of no peace. As ye now, it says, as ye now, and see whether a man does travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces turn into paleness. So right now you're seeing people scared, men trembling, like the Tay said, he had a conference call. His homeboy called him scared with like 5 other people on the phone. And then you see the people on the internet crying and men over, what we're gonna do? That's this precept coming to light. people are travailing like women. Like when the women is pregnant and heat, they over there holding their stomach and their loins. That's what we're seeing. And it said the face is turning into pale, and people don't know what to do out here, man. That's a part of Jacob's trouble, man. People are going to be so scared and so afraid. The next thing you know, people are just going to just be bugging out completely.
You got Eve crying, scoffing. A couple months earlier, you look up now she's crying and trying to figure out what's going on, and somebody needs to do something. And this all gets stirred up by the Lord. He put it on Donald Trump. That's why Trump won the presidency, because he's the best one to stir up all this trouble. Him and Elon Musk. So now they got everybody like, now Jake's starting to see it's real. People starting to see Project 2025 is real. Trump lied about it. I don't know nothing about that. Now that he's in, hey, he checked the stuff off on the checkbox. So now, oh man, he done bamboozled us. Even some Edomites starting to see they got bamboozled. So they starting to see it's about to get real. And like I said, man, everybody that fear starting to kick in. They starting to get scared. I'm like, hey, you better get in this truth, because this thing is only going to turn up.
Read Jeremiah 30 and 6, that's going to back up with the darkness there too.
Yeah, take about that. The first person.
I hit 7. You can hit 6.
Yeah, I got that picture. Yeah. This is Jeremiah 5:3. O Lord, are not thine eyes upon the truth? Thou hast strengthened them, but they have not grieved. Thou hast consumed them, but they have refused to receive correction. They have made their faces harder than rock. They have refused to return. And now they starting to realize the consequences of their actions. They starting to try to come back, but they waiting to the last minute. They scratching and scrambling, and they had years to listen to us, but they didn't. And now they starting to realize that they had prophets this whole time.
They say they show this crap.
This is the one I just read, Jeremiah 36.
Oh, you just read it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so like I said right there, man, hey, like the preacher said, man, right now, y'all solid scrambling. Northern and Southern tribe. And I'm just looking, that's a mighty work right there. Because like we've been prophesying, since forever, trying to tell Jake to come back to the truth. So everything going all good. Jake like, man, whatever, broke nigga. I'm about to go out and do this and do that. Now that Trump is getting in and making stuff real, which the Lord is doing that, because he's bringing that anger up of Esau. Esau angry now. Because then he's angry because Jake is in his kingdom thriving, and he's not. Because he's stupid, his wisdom is gone, they smoking meth, they lazy, and they can't take advantage of it like they used to, because the knowledge is like too overwhelming. Like Jake ain't giving up that movie script no more. Jake ain't giving up the business ideas like that no more. Jake like, I need this for my family. This for me. And without Jake's substance, Jake's labor and all of that, Esau can't thrive. That's how they make it. Like even the northern tribe, like you look at the natives, they ain't even fed up with Esau. You look at Issachar and Ephraim, they're done banded up the communities, and the dollar stays in their community for Esau get it. That's hurt Esau. You go to what we say the Warrior Admiral, they got the flea market. Esau ain't getting that money like that. So Esau looking like, hey, my pockets is getting short. Man, what's up with this, man? Y'all all dealing with each other. I don't like that, Then like say they might see me at a food truck, like, oh, I'm not a southern tribe dealing with the northern tribe. And now what it is, Esau's scared. Because in his mind, he's like, what if they band together and attack? Because they're more numerous than we are. There's more Mexicans, there's more blacks. And like when you look at both them tribes right there, like we have children a lot, like a whole lot. The birth is like off the charts. And then you got Edomite women being #1 in abortion right now. The Edomite women are starting to act like Eve and, disregard her doom. So now the Edomite man is losing everything. He's losing his whole enterprise. Women don't like him. His money getting low. The youngsters are smoking. They see, boy, they smoking meth, doing opioids, which is his doing. You went over there and took the Ishmael's opioid fields. So that's what you did. And Jake ain't doing drugs like that no more. You look at Jake kind of like getting off the drugs, getting good jobs. Esau don't like that. Because the number one complaint Esau says is that the northern tribe, the Mexicans, are taking the jobs. I'm like, boo, you didn't want to work them anyway with your lazy butts. Why are you worried about them taking the jobs? And what it is that we coming up. You look at Northern Tribe, they do a lot of construction work. So they building up their houses with their cousins and uncles. House look good. They banding together, pulling their money together. They all driving nice cars, new trucks. You know, Esau don't like that. He's like, what the hell? And you look at Esau, he losing everything he done had, man. So what's that gonna lead to? That anger? Because Esau is the Lord's sword. So now before Esau loses it, then they little wicked councils. Hey, we gotta clean clock. We gotta knock some heads. You know?
This goes with that. Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and their right grievousness upon their the right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, to take away the rights from the poor of my people, and that the widows may be a prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. That goes that bags up everything the brother Tayashra said. These devils is like, man, we got to come up and do something. So now they over here writing acts and revoking acts, signing executive orders is going to put hell on Jake to a T.
I like how you read that. That might the father is being got father. You know, widows may be that prey, and through the spirit, Yahshua is called a calm and delicate woman. That's what the Lord called it people. So that's us in the nutshell.
Not to mention in the scriptures, we're called the poor. The poor of these people is us, the Israelites. We don't have the power. We don't have anything. It's our instinct.
Right. We don't have the power. We don't have the army. We don't have nothing to turn ourselves around. That's why we need to how about y'all to come back and take out of it. So we need his people. That's the whole point of his ministry.
I like before we switch it up, I like when they say take the rights of my people, because that's what happened. You look at the 1964 Civil Rights Act and the DEI, all the rights that Jake thought they had gained, Trump done got in and done the executive orders and done stripped them. So that precept was going into play right there. He done took rights away, and that 1964 Civil Rights Act getting repealed. They woke up the Southern tribe. That's why they was calling me, and everybody's all scrambling. My grandma, everybody in the uproar now. They're like, how can he do that? Why he do that? We like, man, it's fucking Donald Trump, he the devil. That's why he did that.
Put a preacher out there that's going to further prove why these devils are doing what they're doing too. This is Revelation chapter 12, and we start at verse 13. And it says, and the dragon saw that he was cast out into the earth. All right, and they're going back into what the authors mentioned earlier, how the northern tribe and the southern tribe, they're basically spending their money with the jungle. And so that's another form of them being cast out to the earth, because the whole earth is against Esau, even the so-called white men. So they're being cast out, and now they're getting angry. Okay? So reading again from the top, it says, and when the dragon saw that he was cast out into the earth, he persecuted a woman which brought forth the man-child. And that woman again is the whole nation of Israel, Yahshua, who bringing forth the man-child, which is Yahweh, which is Yahweh Shai. Okay? We're ushering in, we're praying for Yahweh Shai to come back, so we're bringing forth the man-child. Okay, in verse 14. And the woman was given 2 wings of the great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she endured for a time, and times and a half a time, for the face of the serpent. And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as the flood after the woman. Okay, the serpent cast out of his mouth as the water. Like it said, the serpent cast out of his mouth water as the flood after the woman, which is those laws he cast out going after the northern tribe. He's going after the southern tribe as well. Okay, that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood. Right, and in verse 16 he says, "In the earth help the woman, and the earth open her mouth and swallow up the flood, which is the dragon cast out of his mouth." In verse 17, it says, "And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandment of Yahweh Bashim and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah. And that's who we're going after. All right.
Yeah, when they cast out that flood also goes into the troops. They're gonna come in overwhelming numbers. It's gonna be UN troops, ICE troops. I've heard Trump is calling for a paramilitary, so he's gonna hire other mercenaries. So when the scripture say they're gonna come in like a flood, they're gonna come in with numerous numbers, man, of troops. You know, all from all sides, man, attacking who? Yahshua. You know, but hey, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shai, those legs gonna be able to stand up against that. That's why we plead to Yahshua to come back to the Lord.
I want to back y'all up. This is Matthew 24 and 21. It says, for then there will be great tribulation, such as not been for the beginning, of the world until now, no, and not ever will be. And if the days not, it says, and if the days have not been cut short, no human, no flesh will be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So just like the brother Tayasharala said, the elect gonna make it out of there. That's because there's gonna be so much trouble that the Lord gotta cut the days short, the time's gonna move by fast, and it's all gonna be for the protection of the elect. And if you go into, I want to say, what is that, Revelation 12 and 12, where it say, yeah,
I'm in chapter, right? You want to read?
yeah, go ahead.
It's Revelation chapter 12 and 12, and it said, therefore rejoice, ye heaven, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
Yeah, so like devil gonna come down with great wrath, and the Lord's gonna allow him to. And it says, woe unto the inhabitants of the earth. That goes into like everybody plus the 2/3, man. Hey, even hopefully elect, we gotta go through some things. We're gonna make it out of that. And there's another precept that said he's gonna lift up a standard in that time. And that standard is gonna be that spiritual power is gonna be over the hopeful elect, man.
Isaiah 59 and 19. I got one right here that's gonna really back up everything y'all just said. Because this is King David, this is Psalms 17 and 13. It says, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So the sword of Yahweh is, Esau Edom, man. And that sword, the modern day sword, is a gun. The Edomites are going to use that. All the weaponry they got, the drones, the robot soldiers, everything at Esau's disposal, he about to use it. Biological warfare, he about to throw everything he got at us, man, in order to try to, cut our numbers down so that Yahweh can't save nobody. Like Esau's on an eradication mission right now, a genocide. He's been trying to genocide us since we've been over here, and nothing's been working for this devil. So now he's like, they've been building stronger weapons, man, stronger pestilences, microwave weapons, radio frequency weapons, like everything he's been perfecting. So he's trying to find it, like, hey man, what you got, man? You got something to get him? Man, what you got, man? You got something to get him? Satellite weapon, he gonna do everything he can to try to eliminate us. You even got Bill Gates of hell. Like he's been very vocal about trying to get rid of us, man, from using things like a needle all the way down to the food. So the devil, man, they on that mission, man. Like nothing's working for them, so they're getting upset. Like the scripture that I brought out, they were coming out with great wrath because nothing's working. So now he just gonna say we gotta go old school. You're gonna get the little red belly. You're gonna get them beer drinking, Budweiser drinking, red belly hillbillies. I know what to do. Get the shotgun, boom, bob. We're going digger hunting. Woo!
Got a flannel on with no goddamn sleeves.
Yeah, chewing tobacco.
Don't say America without the A. America.
They got a Confederate flag waving, American flag on the other side, and they like, hey, forget them old rich uppities, man. We're gonna do it like my great grandmother did, man. They're gonna have the rope swinging, and they're gonna look to get Jake, man. There's gonna be war in these streets. There's gonna be war. Jake gonna have to defend themselves. Because Jake right now been a docile spirit thinking, oh, they're not gonna do that. They need us. And they not like that no more. And now the Lord is shaking Esau up to where, hey, he gonna bring it. Especially something happened to their leader, Donald Trump.
I got that precept that I quoted. This is Isaiah 59 and 19. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. So, hey, when the Esau, all hell breaks loose, Esau Edom come at Jake, 2/3 are going to get it. Now, there's going to be a lot of Esau Edomites who get got too, because the Lord going to let them get knocked out too. But, hey, it says the Lord will lift up a standard against him. That standard is going to be the Lord helping his elect to survive and make it out of that. No telling what it is. Like, if you go into it, it means like to disappear and stuff, that standard. So the Lord going to give us spiritual power and all kind of things. That's going to give us provisions to make it out of trouble in the harm's way.
I got a precept to go back that up too. One of my favorites. This is Micah 5 and 8. And it says the remnant of Jacob should be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who, if he go through, both tread it down and turn to pieces, and none can deliver. Verse 9. Thy hand should be lifted up upon thy adversaries, all their enemies shall be cut off. So what the people don't realize, the Lord has a military as well that's going to be raised up in the midst of Jacob's trouble. Legends going to be born during Jacob's trouble. That's when you're going to find out who the hopeful elect is. Then you're going to find out who the saints are, the 144,000. All is going to get activated at that time. That's how the hopeful elect going to get their salvation. And the Lord said, that's right there. He said, you're going to be like a young lion among sheep, you know? And a sheep ain't got no chance against a young lion. So we're going to see some straight theatrics, man, during Jacob's trouble. That's why we're anticipating.
There's another precept to go with it that I like. It says, Judah is a lion's whelp. He's like an old lion, and a young lion crouching, and who shall rouse him up? And that's Esau hitting with all these things, and waking Jacob like, hey, man, what the fuck? I gotta, get on the defensive now. And then when the Lord turned up his elect and go at Esau, that an old lion that get woke up, he ready to fight. A young lion, man. That's why I said Judah is a lion's whelp. And a lion can kill you in one swipe. Or tear you to pieces. You got it out.
All right, so our hands should be lifted up against our adversary. So the hopeful elect is not afraid of what Esau about to do. Really, that's what we about to get free. I'm looking at Esau like you about to mess up your system. Because all Esau got to do really to keep everything going is give up some money, but he's too greedy.
Keep the bread and circus going.
Exactly, that's all he got to do. And these people stay in that delusion. But he's so greedy, he's taking all the bread. When all the bread is gone, nobody want to go to no goddamn circus. I ain't got no bread.
You can see that right now to this day because they saying NFL and NBA is the lowest ratings it ever been.
God.
Like, so nobody is looking at the circus, man. Everybody is feeling it. They like, man, fuck that shit, man. Something's going on. We need to brace for impact. Something's going. We got to get ready. That's what's going on right now. You can feel it, the vibration in the land.
You really think about it, the people ain't having Super Bowl parties like they used to. Mm-hmm. You know, the NBA get together, you know, to going to the bar.
Even that combat sports which held a lot of people to, that shit is even weak. They can't even make matches no more. Shit. Some people ain't even looking at that no more.
Boxes going down.
God, nobody.
I heard they got eggs for $7 a dozen.
Yeah.
You know, so who the fuck gonna go to a game and do all that? Chips going up. The bread is going up, the food going up, so the birth is gone. I couldn't celebrate and party, and I could barely pay my rent and put gas in my car. Nobody want to do no Super Bowl party after that. So once there's no bread, no turkeys, and then Esau, what he gonna do? He gonna get mad. But Jake's still kind of making it. Esau is like going under. He's drowning in debt. He's drowning in his sorrows. And Esau's used to being on top and having the best of everything. So he over clutching pennies, and Jake over there pulling up in 300s and Mercedes Benz and shit, and nice house, and that's because we used to adversity. Esau not. He don't know how to deal with it. When Esau get mad, all he do is get his gun and unallow people. That's what Esau do.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51, and we'll start at verse 19. All right, it says, the portion of Jacob is not like them. For he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Verse 20. And it said, thou art my battle axes and weapons of war, for with thee I will break in pieces the nation, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms. All right. And he said, and with thee I will break in pieces the horses and his riders, and with thee I will break in pieces the chariots and his riders. And he said, and with thee I will break in pieces man and women, and with thee I will break in pieces old and young, and with thee I will break in pieces the young and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee I will break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen, and with thee will I break in pieces the captain and the wounded. And that's all, and that's going back to the oxen, just saying when they broke down, when the Lord is going to lift up the standard. When he's out here in that army, he's going to lift up the standard. He's going to give them the power. He's going to turn them into battle axes.
I got a precept to back y'all up on exactly that. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 13. I'm going to read from 48 to 50. But those that be left behind of thy people are they that are found within my borders. Now when he destroys the multitude of the nations that are gathered together, he shall defend his people that remain. Verse 50. And then shall he shew them great wonders.
precept upon precept right there. That's what the Lord said He's gonna do. So He's gonna turn all of His the hope elect, which is 144,000, which is the Lord's army. He's gonna turn them into battle axes. He's gonna destroy Esau's enemies. That's what we hoping for. That's what we wait on. And it be activated during Jacob's trouble. So as a hope elect, we looking forward to Jacob's trouble. That's when we gonna get free. As long as everything carry on the way it's doing, we gonna be in the same old system, man, doing the same old things, man. So we looking for the tension to turn over. We're not in the same spirit as the 2/3. 2/3 saying Jacob trouble, they getting scared. See, we already made our call to election sure, and they'll put in the work. So we're anticipating. It's like we're ready for game day. The 2/3, they ain't getting no film study, they ain't getting no training. So they're not ready for the big game, man. They like, oh, it's a game. I ain't ready, man. No, push it back. I need to do this and do that. We over here like we got our mouthpiece in, clips taped up. We ready to go to battle, man. Because we know it's gonna be a battle. We've been trying to tell Jake, blowing the trumpet, Ben Watson, telling him Esau Edom is coming, man. We're right. They've been so docile and living with Esau, doing so good, and now that it's turning up. Now they scared and they're not ready. And the first thing they're locking into is fear. Now they scared, they don't know what to do. They ain't read scriptures, they don't know who they are, they don't know what the hell going on. They just see the switch up coming up and it's hitting them like a sucker punch, like, oh. Because like Esau done rug pulled him. That's what Esau doing. He's like, man, I'm taking this back, I'm taking that back, I'm about to do you like this, I'm taking this away from you. And they been stripped, like they're going to scriptures. Yahweh was making the 2/3 bare. He's stripping them of everything they thought they had, all their comforts. Now that they got to fight, basically these old gangster dudes, they only good at destroying their homes. They full of curses. Now we look at them like, now you got to go against Esau. Like the main boss fight. They all like, I don't want it. Yeah, you hear the boss music going on, and they scared. They all like, I didn't know I had to do that. I don't want to. And they crying and stuff. So it's good to go see a lot of dudes like acting like women that's pregnant. Then you go see women like them. I thought, Pookie Loke, I thought he was a man. I thought he was a dominant dude. He gonna be crying. You might give his old lady up, like, here, you have her. They gonna be snitching. They already got a hotline for the Northern Tribe. 1-800 tell on. I think they're illegals over there. So they're activating people to tell on everybody, snitch, giving money up. So it's kind of like, man, when you look about it, it's like going into like the Holocaust or something, man.
I think that's the same thing they did in Germany too.
Yeah, they said we going to that most. Yeah, got the hide in the attic.
It started with the lost changes.
God, like he wrote it the precept earlier, man. Righteous decrees. Yeah, that right there. Then that's what got Jake attention. Like Jake thought everything was gained, and the laws change up. Everybody said then they got the ICE troops out, and now everybody like, oh, this is serious. So now they're like, oh, dang, the prophets is for real. So watch for everybody's views to go up. Like I said earlier, my homeboy in the world called me up, a bunch of other scared Jakes. They all looking for information. What should we do? And this and that. And I'm like, man, y'all kind of some Johnny come latelys. Y'all better come in like, hey, full steam. Cause I'm like, we've been telling y'all.
You probably was mocking 2 weeks ago, and now you over here scared.
God.
And the Lord said, hey, we should laugh at your calamity and we should mock when your fear comes.
Cause that's what I was doing. I was laughing on the phone. There was a bunch of like 40 and 50-year-olds. They all like, what about this? What we gonna do? I'm saying, I'm laughing at it. Like I said, like 3 weeks ago, I bet they was over there clowning. Nobody clowning me like, look at this dummy out there doing this and that. Ain't nothing. That's fake. This and that.
He over here reading scriptures in the snow. These niggas food.
Exactly. Now, since Trump done kind of showed, them horns starting to show from Esau. Now they all calling, like, what should we do? What's his name again? It's like, we're going to be saved. And I'm like, hey, man, y'all better get it in. I'm just cracking up because, like, they sound like a bunch of little girls, too. That's how I was laughing at what the Lord was doing. I like these supposed to be gangster dudes, too. I'm like, oh, now you scared, huh? And the women is scared. All of them are scrambling. That's that TikTok done blew up, YouTube. They all like on the thing crying and they don't know what to do and talking about somebody need to do something. And I'm like, shit, he about to roll on you, man. That's what he about to do.
Hey, this is just the first quarter too.
God.
They just finished playing the national anthem. He's getting ready for kickoff. That game ain't really started.
Yeah, it's a kickoff. Like I said, they doing the player announcement. He saw just doing an announcement. He doing a run out. We got Ice coming up. Ice out here. He from this college.
They scared just by looking at the other team. It's like they the Monstars over there. They scared.
God, the game ain't started yet. Everybody's getting in position. They doing the run out. You know, the tunnel run out. Hey, doing the stretches. He throwing the ball. Like I said, we just get the national anthem going, man. And I'm like, that Jake scared already. So you already know they about to piss their pants, man, when the game start, man. They like, oh, they doing this and that. I didn't think they would do us like that. But I'm like, fool, look at the history. You know, you look at Black Wall Street, all the other Wall Streets we had. You look at all the, they look like watching George Floyd. You know, they say you thought the police is bad then. Man, Trump about to get on full immunity to go straight, hey, RoboCop on your ass. You know, they about to go straight Rodney King on Jake. He's giving them that he emboldened them to do
that. They starting what is that? The slave roundup, the slave catchers back, man.
God, they're doing that. Life rates like that.
Didn't they call it the Brown Roundup or something like that?
God, and they bringing it out again. So it shows you nothing to do under the sun. Esau's just coming back with the same move he did back then. And Jake been so, you know, in a docile spirit, been getting fat, being lazy, you know, all that hee ha ha. And now that it's getting real, and it's like he did it the most. I did it suddenly. Like it wasn't suddenly for us, but for them it's suddenly. Like soon as Trump got in, he ain't even been in 2 weeks yet. Man, this dude in here moving like lightning speed. Hey, getting all kind of laws and legislation signed. And Jake is shook. Yeah.
6 days now.
They got Jake shook, man. Jake is just like, oh, it's like they got blitz and don't know what to do. And we've been telling him it's coming. So I'm just laughing at Jake, man. I'm laughing at all they fear, everything they going through. Cause we told you Jake trouble was happening. Like I said earlier, it ain't even got going yet. We ain't seen no deaths yet. Cause in a minute, people gonna fight back. The ice gonna be all what? They gonna pull out your little time. They gonna we be unalive them.
They didn't already kill one in Oregon.
Okay, see, I ain't know that. See, they didn't already unalive one in Oregon, so it's about to start. They keep that us. I ain't heard too much about it. They trying to keep that quiet. You know what I'm saying? They can't keep it quiet because they goes around, which is gonna come out. I'm doing a lesson on it. So if they come out, the others gonna be in their defense mode. Like, hey, you ain't gonna do me like you did.
We can't forget that the more Edomite men is going out for them black keys and shit like that too. So that's what that situation was with the Edomite.
I don't know. They said it was in Oregon. It was right at the beginning. I think it was like right after the day after the election.
Okay. They keeping that quiet, but I did a lesson. You talking about that E, they got their gun pressed all in their face. Yeah, they eat my Indiana. Yeah, they about to go after them. Yeah.
So, and then I think you put it in the group chat where you when your P still trying to going out for them Edomites trying to say we invaded. Yeah, we invaded. I said, oh, it's dumb.
Yeah,
you don't know what time it is.
Yeah, they just had a group chat where they talk about hurt women.
Yeah,
so that's like,
and the crazy thing is, Esau is so slick with it that them chocolate sisters, whatever they call them, chocolate sisters. We chocolate sisters, we ready for you, Brad and Chad, and but when you go to the group chat, they all in the comment section, just flattering them and everything. I'm like, oh yeah, that's how they gonna get it. They talking sweet with their lips.
Words in their heart. That's easy work. You're not gonna profit easy. Like look what time it is. And you want to go with your enemy? So yeah, he gonna say, yeah, we gonna go on a little coffee date. She gonna get in that car and next gonna hear
like we love black women.
She missing. You don't know where she at. They gonna hear on the news. She chopped up a little bitty parts in a brown sack in a bag somewhere.
In the refrigerator.
Yeah, she in the refrigerator. You know, ate her. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna tell her we need to go march for Cynthia. You know what I'm saying? Let me say that. Then we gonna march for little Wicked Eve. And we're not doing that because it's that time, man. Like we telling you, Esau about to get real diabolical. And then Eve, they show you that's them stupid, dumb, silly women laden with sin. Like Esau talking about turning up.
These the same women they talking shit about their own men too.
Yeah. So you know they're gonna get their judgment.
Okay. Find out people yell in the field, like We knew it was hers. We scanned the barcode on it.
God. The weed had over there.
Found one butt cheek.
Yeah. Found the eyelash in his car. You know?
This is all the clues right here.
Yeah. So it's going down. That's a special type of stupid too. I'm gonna laugh when I see something like that. Like he's kind of like telling them, like, I'm about to come at y'all, man. We don't like y'all. We need the numbers to go low. And then you got Eve on there talking about we want our white king.
Right.
You know, and that's a trap. They call Esau the cunning hunter.
Yep.
That's a trap. So he gonna do a separate little count, you know, having little pictures
really
and stuff.
them comment section too, because for a minute you'll be like, hey, I wonder why, you know, you see Jake in the comment section talking shit like, man, y'all tell me, but I ain't see no Jake do nothing but eat Mike.
It was like shit on it.
You see, like Esau's a cunning hunter, and like what Esau likes to do when he hunts, he likes to feed his food, feed his prey.
Yep.
So then they get used to it, and then make it fat or whatever. And just kill it. Like setting traps. He's a cunning hunter.
That's
We're gonna take a cheesecake factory, we're gonna feed her.
Pay
We're
all
gonna
her
get nightcap baby. We've been having such a good time, baby.
pay all her bills, and that's what they want. They want all their bills
Come on to
paid.
my place. You know how Eve's all over Esau. I bet you got a big old house. Better go to your house. She's going right to that basement.
Real quick, this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 8. And it says, all these are the beginning of sorrow. Right? And that's what the Aqua just broke down right there, man. Because, you know, like Aqua just mentioned, like we ain't even, the football game ain't even started. We still in halftime, you know, we still singing the national anthem. And Jake is still bugging out. And they don't realize this is the beginning of sorrow. Everything that's happened. Verse 9, and it said, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And they're going back into that hotline that they got for ICE for the northern tribe, right? And it's going to be the same thing for Jake. All right, and then it said in verse 10, it said, then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. Okay, so don't be surprised when your own people, especially the ones that don't take heed to this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that they're going to give you up just so they can appease Esau either. Okay, just so they can be on his good side. Okay, and that's what's going to happen. We're looking at all of these things that are going to happen, and we are expecting. Okay, through the words of Yahweh.
Your main purpose of that gonna be all your ghetto hood people. They're very scared. You know, so look for your scary wicked 2/3 Eves to call in.
All you gotta do is watch. If you ever watched the episode of First 48, who was the main ones in there snitching?
Always Jake.
Always the 2/3 Jake. You know, and so don't be surprised when it happened during Jacob's trouble, man.
They said you gonna have your little hood dude. They're gonna tell it real easy, man. Them dudes are scary. Let me tell y'all, Carl, if you don't know, those are the scariest people by nation. You know, that's why they joined the gang. Cause they scary and they need numbers and they like to shoot. They really like, when I look at hood dudes, they're like mini versions of Esau. They just minions for Esau. They act just like them. They're very carnal, all about get the dollar. They'll sell Esau drugs. They're gonna do Esau a minute, man.
Then once they get scared, they just go along and join Esau completely.
And that's what they're gonna do. That's what's gonna happen. So watch for a good section of Jakes. Do Esau bidding, and they war for that. They're gonna get blasted anyway, but they're gonna go tell on you. Oh yeah, I know where Hebrew Israelite at. Yeah, he talking that Hebrew Israelite stuff. I don't like that stuff. He over here. You know, try to lead them to us. You know, or you know, all these wicked Eves that's mad that we, you know, bringing up talking bad against their master. She'll tell it. Oh, I know where Hebrew Israelite at. Yeah, I ain't with that stuff. That's their hate speech and stuff. I like the white man. We need to come together. You know, Eve's all about that come together spirit. I hear that a whole lot from Eves, man. Because they rock with that plants Christianity. Because it teaches that. We all God's children. We all bleed red. We all need to come together.
We are all human beings.
So look for that's why I'm looking for Trump's next move to out us. Because the Apostle Hart calls him Nero. And I know we're a problem to these devils. So I'm looking for these devils to try to, you know, demonize us and radicalize 2/3 against us. Go ahead, Doc.
Didn't some, I forgot what it was, but they said that the biggest threat to, what was it, America or society was young black men?
It was one of those Ish women that said that the biggest threat to Israel is the young black African American. That's what they said.
They're gonna come out there with something.
Yeah, so soon as I look for them to build the narrative up, all the Hebrew license teams, they this, they that, you know, and you're gonna see a lot of dudes that thought they was in the truth, and so the pressure comes, I don't want to be Hebrew no more. I'm black, you know. So watch for that to come. That's the next move we waiting on, y'all Australia, is them to try to terrorize the truth. You know, they already done got TikTok and done messed that up some type of way, because it ain't the same no more. It crashed on Mobiza one time. I tried to use a clip on it. So they done got that. And really, that was a bad move, too. So I need to download what it did is it made people go to Red Note. And then when they went to Red Note, they were talking to China and started to realize, oh, your country done played you. So I'm like, dang, Esau, it's like every move you do is like bad against you, you know? So if they were smart, they would just be still and let it ride, but they can't because they too aggravated. So that's how we know Esau's about to destroy himself, man. He keep doing this, keep doing that. But nonetheless, the drama is going to be kicked up. They're gonna get a whole bunch of like a fire. They're going to get the fire going, you know? And they're going to try to round up everybody against us, you know, the hope we let. And then we're going to see the drama because the Lord said, what? Hey, I'm going to let you stand up for the hopeful leg. You're not going to get them. And that's what Esau got to learn, but he got to learn the hard way. This devil think he can push a square through a circle, and you can't. The Lord said, you ain't going to get the hopeful leg. You ain't going to get them. But Esau, you know, he got a technology, and he's so rich. Looking like, man, these poor niggas, you mean to me I can't get them? Watch this. And the Lord will be like, hey, man, what I say? Watch this.
Yeah, standard gonna get
Yeah, kind of. We waiting on that, man. Waiting on that. My favorite cartoon growing up was the X-Men. And you know, and it's finally hit me like what it was really, really about. So I'm like, okay, go ahead and get them started. And really, I said, he gonna get it popping off. So we can't do nothing until the standard get lifted up. If the standard gonna get lifted up, we need Esau to jump on us, and that's when that name gonna get hollered out. We're gonna call it the names of the Lord when that happens. You know, his name gonna get hollered. That's like a woman. You know, she getting ravished, she holler out for her husband, and he hear it. Hey, as soon as he come up on the scene, hey, you about to give some blickies, man. Like what? You thought you was gonna take my wife, my woman from me? That's what happened to Esau, man. We patiently waiting on that. So I look at E, everything he's doing, I'm liking what he's doing. Like, yeah, man, keep putting the laws in place. Keep coming out to y'all Australia. Like, come on with it. You know, we got our mouthpiece in. We've been shadow boxing. We ready for Esau. You know, we done did the training. So we like, yeah, come on with it, E. I'm ready for the game plan, man. I got moves. You know, I've been waiting to, hey, put these juke moves on you and stuff. Like, we've been talking about it. We ready to implement it. And we need you to make the move for it to happen.
and that's coming. Because this is 2nd Esdras 15, and I'm going to start at 14. Woe unto the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and destruction draweth nigh, and one people should stand up and fight against another with swords in their hand. And we're coming into the midst of that, man. We're living in the times where this is going to happen. Like, we're seeing it, man. And it says, for sedition amongst men and invading one another. And they should not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions should stand in their power. That's why you're seeing these militia groups kicked up, going to the borders, and these flyers is getting passed out with KKK messages on it, talking about Operation Roundup Brown Guy, and just getting sent up everywhere. Hey, it's going down out there, man. And it says, verse 18, for because of the pride of the city, this place Babylon the Great is so proud, they think they don't even need Jake. Not knowing that they're gonna collapse their own shit. It says, for because of the pride of the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. We're really living in that time, and where people are being super afraid right now, scared. Everybody crying, everybody is upset, and that's all the 2/3 in the world because they don't know the ending game of the scriptures. See, the hopeful elect, we know the end game. If it's written that we got the victory, it's written there we win. That the Lord is going to protect and save us. So we waiting on it. We waiting on it because when there's a destruction, the Lord is balanced, man. What do you say? The just Lord is a balanced power. So it's a balance. So when there's a destruction, there's also a deliverance. It's not going to be one without the other. So the Lord is going to deliver at the same time He's destroying, and we know that, man. And we're praying that we're going to be one of the ones who's delivered, and everybody else in the world is going to be destroyed. So us at the hopeful elect, we ain't worried. We're waiting on it, man. We're waiting on it.
We got stability. You know, because we got the wisdom not to understand it.
got preach out there back you up. This is First Thessalonians. I'm gonna start at the top. First Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1. And it says, "But of the time and the season, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. For yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." Right? And it said, For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them as the veil upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. For ye brethren are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief. And it said, in verse 5, it said, "Ye are the children of light and the children of day. We are not of night. We are not of the night, nor of darkness." And that pretty much is back up what the oxygen saying right there, man. This is why we face the weight, because we know that y'all got him back. You know, y'all about to talk, Lord, we got it. They gonna protect it. Okay? But those who follow along with Esau eating, because we say when they start saying peace and safety, okay, a lot of people are gonna believe that there's peace and there's safety in that time. That's what we know. The hope we let they know when they say peace and safety. Oh, we know it's about to be game time then. Okay, and that's when all of those other 2/3 and everybody else that refuse to hear this message, they gonna get caught off guard.
Sudden destruction. You know, it's become sudden destruction. The Lord's coming like a thief in the night. While they're in the dark, they sleep. You try to wake them up, they don't want to wake up, so they sleep. And like they're not gonna show up, they ain't got no oil, and they gonna miss their chariot, man.
2/3 like them kids whenever they would sleep and we turn on the light and get mad at me. Turn the light off. Turn the light off.
The Lord ain't gonna protect them. They're gonna be running around crying, Esau chasing down with little troops, and ain't gonna be no standard for them, man. They ain't got no work. They ain't got no faith. They don't know the Lord. They don't know how to call out his name. And it's a strong tower. They are not of his. So they just gonna get their judgment. And they had their opportunity because we had all kinds of the grace period and liberty to get in this truth. And we've been pleading with them, doing video epistles, on the highway hedges. All this work been going out. They thinking it's for nothing. But we trying to make sure, our kind of election is sure. Because we know what Esau about to do. We have the eyesight. We see it. We not sleeping. We not in the dark. We see that they were making traps and building all kind of contraptions to kill us. We see that. But 2/3 don't see that. They see it. They got their head under covers.
The scripture says we're not ignorant of Satan's devices.
Exactly. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. We say 2 Corinthians 2:11.
That device, it's so blind. And even when you got the device, they got the Esau eating robots and stuff like that. It also goes to his diabolical plans, like we said earlier. Those plans that Esau even setting up, cutting off all of the aid, cutting off the change in the laws and stuff like that just to attack us. Those are his devices right there.
And we know all about it. If you're in this truth, we tell the sheep about it, so they'll know about it. That's why the truth is so vital and important. It's the best thing ever. Jacob's so dumb, they don't see the value in the truth. They wasn't gonna get something in the world that ain't gonna do nothing for them when Jacob's trouble hit.
So they scared. They putting their head under the covers. I don't want to know. Now they over here stuck. Now it's gonna catch them off guard.
You see that, and you got some people that don't want to know. You got some people that know, but they just don't care. Like you got some 2/3 that say, "I turn to the Lord when I'm ready." That quick preach out there to back you up on that. It's Mark chapter 5 and verse 7, and he says, "Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. How about you outside? Put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance."
Woo, that fits perfectly what's going on right now. Like I said, like if you see it and don't want to pay attention, they're still putting covers over your head. That's you not acknowledging the danger that's coming. That's stupid. It's like saying a military army come at you, you see it, and then you go back to playing the game or something. Like, dude, that's retarded as hell. You better pay attention to that to see what's up, or get your gun ready. You know what I'm saying, to get ready to beat the battle. So that I love that principle brought up right there, man. That's why we done told them, man, seek the Lord, do this. See what it is. The value didn't show itself. They thought we just some niggas. This is the next movement, the black movement. They think we just doing this to be seen, or we just want views on YouTube. We just want to be famous. That's what they was thinking,
And a lot of them lack faith too. Because a lot of them say they gotta believe it just to, they gotta see it just to believe it. There's a lot of people that a lot of them they
got faith. They gonna be here.
They just didn't see the consequences.
You know, we was just talking. They was like, we heard that before because they didn't see the consequences coming down on them. But now with Trump on TV every day taking away something, they starting to see the consequences that, man, maybe they was telling us the truth this whole time.
And like I said, they started to see the consequences. That means they didn't have no sight. They was blind to it. It's like we seen it a long time ago.
That's like a baby. Yeah. They got to see, dang, he taking my EBT card away.
God.
You know?
They really going to cry when that happened. I think that's next on the schedule. Yeah. Take away the EBT. When that happened, oh, Lord.
Well, he said that you got to work 35 hours a day to get, a week to be eligible for EBT in Section 8.
Man, we're going to say, hey, they probably going to break YouTube with all the Eves crying on TikTok and YouTube. They might break the algorithm. It might be like a million Eves crying. I ain't got no EBT. I ain't got no that shit. It don't make no sense. Y'all somebody to do something. Yeah. And then what they gonna do? Look, my baby. A lot of Jakes gonna get unlocked. They're gonna get the 2/3 little hood nigga round up. Go do something. Look, take off. Yeah. Look, 4-7. You like your baby is starving. He gonna run out there. Hey, he saw Mills. They're gonna smash him out. They gonna do it. She gonna rile them up like you supposed to be a man, take care of your baby. Your baby starving.
Little hand buster gonna get his hand bust.
Exactly. Little fruit punch, little Kool-Aid. Hey, they gonna get messed up, man. And that's what he said. That's a trap. When you think about it, that's another delivery trap. He said later. They didn't even get EBT Section 8. He been built up so long thinking she the woman. So a lot of them pride themselves on that. I got a house. And I got food. That no nigga, he ain't nothing. Woo-woo. Now he's about to say earlier, he about to rug pull him. I'm taking the EBT Section 8. He gonna get crying. She gonna get little 4-7 to run up out there. He gonna get messed up. And that's that. Esau gonna cut a lot of numbers just like that. That one move right there gonna get rid of a lot of Israelites. Just like that. I just take away what I gave. And then like I said, they was in they knew, so they should be making like preparations. Like 2/3 Jake don't prepare for nothing. They went to the disaster hit. And then they scrambled like a chicken in their head, cause I need this. I ain't got no battery. I ain't got no food put back. I ain't got no bottled water. Go out there and get it. And it's gonna lead to a bunch of little Pookie and Ray Rays fighting over little supplies that's left. They still full of curses. So like when I see little Ray Ray out there, he got a little couple bottled waters. I'm gonna jam on him. I gotta give my chick something, for my family. And that like I say, he's gonna get a lot of death just by them moves right there. Jake ain't ready for that. And we don't warn Jake that was gonna happen. Like, hey man, you might want to get up off them government, subsidies, and they're gonna snatch them away. So it's about to really go. It's gonna be chaos. We're looking at mad chaos about to go out. Of all the tribes of Israel. That's why I call Jacob's trouble, man. You're gonna see, hey, Jake is running around into 2/3 too. Because the whole flag we put up, we seen it coming. We're going to hide ourselves. What they say, the fruity man sit the evil and hide himself. We're going to be put up. Because we already see it. So we're going to be back, out the way. And you're going to see all the 2/3 running around just scrambling. Just running to and fro. Just, get this. And you're going to see Esau on his ice, snatching them up. Hey, nigger, pop, wah, you got country redneck, country bunkers running around. I see one. They gonna like they duck hunting or something. Yeah,
exactly how they're gonna be.
Yeah, they're gonna see the police trying to get order, and it's gonna be so much chaos. They're gonna say, "Oh, we need UN peacekeeper troops." They gonna come in knocking heads,
speaking Chinese.
Yeah, speaking whatever language. They're a whole coalition of different nations. It might be Hamites, Chinese, Russian. They get back in your house. Get back in your house. It's a curfew. They like, I can't go in my house. We ain't got no food. We don't give a damn. Wow.
That's that precept I read in 2nd Ezra 15.
It's gonna be straight chaos, man. And like, hey, people gonna be in they will be crying. Children gonna be crying. The only stability gonna be is the hope we lack, because we know what's going on. So that's why Isaiah 4:1 gonna kick in. We're gonna run another. Man, what is saying? Read the scripture. That ain't gonna want to hear the word. They gonna want to hear it then.
It ain't gonna come either, because the Lord said He was gonna make the prophet's tongue clear to the roof of their mouth, man. That they're not speaking, and they'll be dumb. And that word dumb means that you're not gonna be speak. You're not gonna speak. You can't talk. So hey, we're gonna be like, nah, you should have got it whenever you had the chance. You should have been one of the 5 wise virgins. You was one of the 5 bullets who didn't have the oil.
Get away from me 2/3. Wow. You know, and take off on. We're not dealing with you.
Follow your trap, boy.
Exactly. You ain't dealing with you. You ain't got no oil. You ain't got the spirit. I don't even want you around me. You like, you tank me, man. Get away from me, man. You told your butt earlier to get the truth. You didn't listen. So now you're going to get your judgment. Don't follow me either. I don't want you following me. That's your crybaby self.
That's Amos, and the famine of the word. People go running to and from trying to seek the word, but they ain't gonna be found, man.
It ain't matter. If the devil cut the internet off, that'll cause chaos. You can't go on there and see no post some little stuff. Go ahead.
Isn't the internet like a branded circus too?
Yeah, right. Because everybody use the internet for entertainment. Most they say the truth is on there, but they don't go for the truth. They go for entertainment, pleasure. You know, they over there on OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Dude can't get a little jerk off on. He aggravated. You know, then Eve get on social media just to voice how she feeling. Like we give a damn. You know, that's how she get her feelings off. She talking on the internet. And a lot of people, they just got to be on, they addicted to Facebook. They just got to be in everybody's business. So if you can't do that, they're going to feel disconnected. And that's going to cause chaos. And a lot of them, they've been on social media so much, they don't know how to go outside, talk community. It's going to be chaos, man. They ain't got no food in the house. They DoorDash every day. So they ain't got no food put back. They ain't got no water, nothing put back. They got no supply, no candles, nothing. So they got to go out there in the midst of chaos, not know who is with who. You're going to have ICE troops, FEMA troops, UN troops, militia groups. Yeah, militia groups. Like, you ain't going to know who. Proud Boys.
Regular people.
Regular people. He looking for something to eat. Like, they ain't going to know what to do. Who you with? I don't know. Who you with? Hey, like, some dudes might be horny. You know what I'm saying? You get a little chick pop out, she like, oh, I got me one, you know?
Hey, cannibalism gonna come back in full effect. Gonna be eating people.
God, like I said, food, hey, shoot. Go see a fat chick? Oh, yeah. I got meat for days. Yeah. They gonna have a harpoon gun out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, tuna, baby.
600 pounds.
No.
Watch out.
So it's gonna be bad out here, man. It's gonna be straight chaos. So, and then, like I said, it's gonna be a bad time not to know what's going on, man. Cause he start to take advantage of you too. Report here to this camp, to this facility. You got food and water, you know, and then like and all this stuff we're talking about, it's gonna be real easy for Esau to give somebody an MOTB, because that's gonna be the security then. Like take this micro CHIP.
That's gonna be the order that comes out of the chaos.
Exactly. There you go. That's how Esau gonna give it out. And like I said, with all the chaos going, they're gonna be crying. They're gonna run to go get that chip and go to that little 15-minute city. You know, because they're gonna say that's the little security they got left. You know, we doing good to have this big old Neuralink thing in my head.
They're gonna bring it like a safe haven, like it's like a zombie movie. Like you go to this safe haven and you're safe.
Exactly. Like a refugee camp.
They try to stay peace and safety.
You can only have the MOTV, you can only come.
Yep. They're gonna be in there, park chipping them up at the door. You know what I'm saying? They come in like cattle, just chink, next, chink, next. And they think they done got some piece of safety, and really, hey man, the Lord, you still gonna get smashed out. Now you just a walking zombie. Now you can't get on the chariot. Now your salvation is totally gone. You saw God. That was the whole plan. Really, you saw like, I got him. Like what's that Dave Chappelle skin? Like, got you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what they gonna say. You take go get chipped. They're like, got you. You know what I'm saying? Because what they say, order out of chaos, a new order. So they gonna break this. Yeah, they gonna break this order that we living in now, and then in the midst of chaos, give it the MOTB, and then put you in the camp, and that's the new order.
15-minute city.
Yeah, and there ain't no living, and now you just in there with no salvation. So it's best to just rough it in the wilderness and fight it and wait on the Lord. That's what we gave y'all what they need in order to survive and get the salvation, but they cast it down. Like the Lord said, they stiff that. And they too defiled. They have no faith. So what the Lord doing now, it's a separation thing the Lord is doing. You can sit there, now you can start to see the hopeful elect versus the 2/3. Hopeful elect got wisdom and understanding. They know what's going on. It's like a password. Like, hey man, you know Yahweh Bashiach Shah? Like, yeah, I know Yahweh Bashiach Shah. Kind of like what's that song? You know with OPP? You know y'all about your shot like, oh yeah, I know that. You know me. You know, and then you say that, and some people ain't gonna know that. They, who? What? They're like, oh, okay, yeah. You ain't a part of this. You only know the password.
That reminds me of the wheat and the tear parable.
Yeah, you starting to see the wheat versus the tares. And what separates them is knowledge. What he's saying, Hosea 4:6, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. And the knowledge of what? The scriptures. This book is preserved for a reason. You know, and Jake never cracked it open, wanted to read it, never seen the power of it. And so now, hey, when all hell breaks loose, it's gonna be too late. No knowledge. And they never did, man. They forsook the words of life. Think about it. These the words of life is in this book. And Jake said it's not valuable. I want to learn how to do electrical work or be an entrepreneur. I want to,
Show my ass on social media. Check.
Exactly. I want to do that. Learn the newest dance and the newest rap song. Or give me a rap career. Oh, that's overwhelming in our nation, Southern tribe. All these young dudes want to be rappers. It's not gonna hold no value. Take a choke head. Who gives a fuck about your rap skills then? You know? Or even because you can twerk good and be naked or OnlyFans, and they're not gonna save you.
Even the money that they trying to go after. Y'all talk there to what Proverbs is that richest pocket not in the damn rap. So the damn rap, your money ain't gonna mean shit either.
Nope. And absolutely nothing, man. And like we try to give them the real. I don't know about that. You look like I know you said I can't remember how I said wisdom. Yeah, you might get that off of that.
Yeah, I got one more. This is Daniel 12:1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which shall stand for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never since there was a nation, even the same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. And many of them shall sleep in the dust of the earth, shall awake, such to everlasting life, and some to shame, everlasting contempt. And that's coming into the times that we're in, man. Daniel 21 is talking about the time of Jacob's trouble, a time no one ever seen before, man. Where there'll be so much chaos and killing that, hey, the Lord got to send Michael, man, down to protect us, man. Michael and the rest of the angels. The scriptures also say, hey, man, and their dead body shall lie in the streets of that great city called Babylon, man. That's here in America, man. We're coming into a time where it's going to be crazy. You're going to be stepping over dead bodies like you playing hopscotch or something, man. It's going to get real out here, man. Your only protection is to know this truth. Okay.
So this is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, and verse. We start at verse 11. It says, "Wisdom is good with an inheritance, and by it there is profit to them that seek the son." Verse 12 is the point. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense, but the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it.
Gives life to them that have it. These words lead to eternal life. So it would be wise to get these scriptures while you can, to get this understanding while you can. Of your how much shot. This like the laws of this book is gonna be the new government. And you're not worthy to be in the new kingdom. You don't know the new government. You don't know the rules. You gotta know the rules. Because that's knowing your how much shot.
That's the prayer right there. So he said, "Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." So that's what he said. "Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." So that means he's going to enforce the will, the laws, just like I just said. The laws are going to be established throughout the whole earth, and that's coming.
For happiness drama that we're going into called Jacob's trouble, that's like the purge. The Lord right now is purging out the wicked of his nation. He's getting rid of them, man. And he's going to show them that they ain't worthy of him. They're going to take their stamp. Esau, Edom, which proves their loyalty to him. The old collect is not going to receive that stamp. The old collect is already ready for all this moves he's about to make. The Lord gave us a heads up on what Esau, Edom, so-called white man, about to do. So that way we don't fall prey to that. And it's also to build our faith up. When we see the process coming to pass. As we see Jacob's trouble, that's building our faith up. The Lord said it would be Jacob's trouble. So as we see it, we're like, oh, okay, the Lord told us it's coming. So we over beating our chest, getting ready for, for the big game.
World War III get ready to come.
Well,
That's gonna happen.
Exactly. That's coming like real soon.
The Lord said traditions among men. We seeing that happen.
God, so we're not over here afraid. It's building our faith up. A lot of 2/3 is afraid because they didn't think it was gonna happen. They didn't think nothing like, it's been going good for so long. They's in the spirit of Esau, like, man, ain't nothing gonna happen like that. We good. The Lord ain't real. God ain't real. Money's real. Get your money up. That's what it's all about. That's how the 2/3 think.
Even see it. They don't believe it unless I see it.
Yeah. Now they starting to see it. Really, I look at a lot of them, it's too late. You're a Johnny come lately. I don't think you're gonna get these scriptures in the next couple of months. It's about to happen. I don't really see it. I think the ones that's been here is getting tightened up. But if you come in like at this point, I don't know, man. That's up to the Lord, but you coming in real late. Because like you were saying earlier, it took us years to get this understanding of truth. We studied and then we got out here. I don't know if you get the whole gospel in like 2 weeks. I don't know. Especially you didn't know nothing. You gotta come straight from there. Like you just went to your Hebrew Israelite right when Trump took away the 1964 Civil Rights Act.
Yeah, you gotta cast off everything you learned just to come as a babe and learn some new stuff. It's not hard to do that.
Yeah, the devil might cut the internet off for a minute. So then you're gonna lose that tool, and I don't know.
It really does take time, man.
Yeah. So I'm looking like, man, y'all kind of like late to the party, man. I'm like, you just not want to take this seriously? Like, it ain't looking good for you, man. But, here you go. I think the ones that's been here and that still need to be tightened up, they'll be tightened up. But if you're coming in right now from straight bare minimum, I don't know. They better be like, hey, every day, 24 hours, around the clock, eating up every lesson. Way behind the 8 ball, man.
Praying, man.
Yeah, they better get it in. Y'all got to push up. Hey, so with that being said, give all praise and glory to
Kwam Yasharala wa Baba Baba.
Yasharala, baby. Tell
Shalom.
them for the Aki from the coming board. Hey, stay locked in, baby. How shots quickly on the way.